What is up guys, my name is Chase, and this year Apple has packed in a bunch of new features in the iPhone 14. And specifically with the cameras, there are a lot of cool new features that any photographer or videographer can take advantage of. Between the upgraded main lens, the brand new action mode, and cinematic mode now supporting up to 4K at 30 frames per second, the iPhone 14 is such a powerful tool for anybody who creates content. So today we are going to go out into the real world. As a hermit myself, that sounds so scary, but we're gonna go out and test the new cameras on the iPhone 14. Let's do this. So here we are in the car. We have action mode on the iPhone, so ideally our shot will be like more steady, hopefully. I'm probably gonna go to like a park or something, maybe try to get some nice test shots at a park or something, I don't know. One of the biggest new features in the iPhone 14 camera system is action mode. Basically, action mode is advanced stabilization, and the way it does this is by cropping into the video, which does mean that you will only be able to record up to 2.8K at 60 frames per second. So I'm just like walking with the action mode on now. But I'm walking like pretty casually. There's birds around, so that's pretty cool. So there's the birds. I kind of want to run after the birds, but I feel bad. There's a baseball field over here. It's pretty chill. I gotta make sure I don't lose my little DJI camera over there. We're just kind of walking around. The terrain is like pretty it's grass, so I feel like it's a little bit bumpy at least. So we can really see how well it does with like bumpy terrain. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of like trying to make conversation with my phone. This is so silly. And now we're walking around vlogging myself, which feels pretty silly in public, but at least nobody's here. So that's good. Should we chase the birds? I feel like maybe a good test will be chasing these birds over here. That's gonna look real silly if I'm just running around chasing birds by myself. So yeah, this is just like casually walking around. I'm going to now attempt to run. I haven't ran in like 10 bajillion years, but here we go. I feel so silly running in circles. I'm also probably not like the best runner, so this must be really silly. Okay, I'm gonna go run and get my camera now. Don't want someone to steal it. Overall, I was actually pretty impressed with action mode. Even when I was just running all over the place, almost purposefully shaking the phone, it did produce some really stable looking shots. And since I was doing like more extreme movements here, it does mean that in normal use you will probably see even better results. It's also worth noting that action mode does require some extra light, so even when I was testing out action mode inside of the house, the iPhone was saying that there was not enough light to use action mode. Also, the iPhone 14 now has autofocus on the front-facing camera. The problem is I don't really have anything to autofocus on besides like my hand. I don't know if that works, but maybe our background looks a little bit like blurrier. We can try like focusing on different things. Yeah, I feel so silly here by myself walking around. Alright, I thought I'd get some nice shots of like the basketball court. I don't even have a basketball, so this is quite silly. So this is the front-facing camera. My hair is all a mess. Oh my god. Once again, I don't know. I'm interested in this autofocus business. Like, I wonder if the autofocus is actually really powerful. The iPhone 14 has also received just general improvements in the cameras all around. The front-facing true depth camera now has an aperture of f-stop 1.9, and this allows for the new autofocus in the front-facing camera. Meanwhile, on the dual camera system, the main camera now features a bigger sensor and a larger aperture that let in 49% more light. It's got an f-stop 1.5, and along with that, Apple has also introduced the Photonic engine, which is basically like the secret sauce for how the iPhone takes photos and videos. And overall, I was honestly very surprised with some of the photos I got with the iPhone 14. I think the colors look super bright and vibrant, everything is nice and sharp. Plus, I even tried taking some really close-up photos, and they turned out super duper sharp, which was completely surprising to me because the iPhone 14 does not have the macro mode that the iPhone 14 Pro models do, but I was still able to get some really nice, like almost macro looking shots, which was very cool. Guys, I filmed a bunch of cinematic mode videos at the park, but then I went to import all of the videos into my Mac. And apparently you have to like process the videos on the iPhone before you import them. Silly me thought I imported it all and then I deleted it off my phone, so now we don't have any cinematic mode shots. I'm gonna go outside in the backyard and get some cinematic shots. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Cinematic mode now supports up to 4K at 30 frames per second, so now you can get some really nice looking blurry background videos. I'm so upset, I got some really cool cinematic shots at the park. Cinematic mode returns to the iPhone 14, this time supporting up to 4K at 30 frames per second. And basically what cinematic mode does is it takes the subjects that you are recording and will intelligently blur out the background depending on what is in focus. And it basically gets you some really cool looking, almost mirrorless camera looking results. And plus, now that it records in 4K, you get these really sharp looking videos. And overall, I was really surprised with the results I got from cinematic mode. Alright, hey guys, so here we are in my car. It is about 7 o'clock p.m. and the sun is pretty much completely gone. I'm in my car about to go pick up dinner, and I thought I'd test out the new front-facing camera in like darker environments. Right now I have the lights in my car on, so I don't know, it's pretty darn dark in here. I guess so we'll get some test night shots, but this is what the video looks like. Hi. As we talked about earlier, the iPhone 14 received improvements in the cameras all around. This means combined with the camera upgrades along with the new Photonic engine, you can get up to 2 times better low light photos on the front camera. You can get up to 2.5 times better low light photos on the main camera, along with up to 2 times faster night mode exposures, and up to 2 times better low light photos on the ultra wide camera. And like I said in the video, it was pretty dark outside when I went to go pick up my dinner, so I was really surprised with how these night mode photos turned out, especially just because how little light there was around. Guys, look at these birds though. They're like yellow. I'm scared to get too close, but oh, there it goes. Wow. I think I have exhausted all of my camera tests. Let's get the heck out of here. Well, here we are back in the comfort of my own home. I just love how far cameras have come, not just with the iPhone, but with smartphones in general. It basically means that anybody who has a smartphone has all of the tools that they need to start creating content. As we've seen in this video, the iPhone 14 is more than capable of making some really great looking content. And I have a little secret to tell you guys. I have actually been recording this entire video only using the iPhone 14, and I am just so impressed with the results. And with apps like iMovie available for the iPhone, you can shoot all of your videos on your iPhone, you can edit them and then upload it to YouTube or wherever. So I love that so much. It makes me so happy that people are able to create content with just a smartphone. In any case, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this iPhone 14 camera test. There are also a bunch of new camera features in the iPhone 14 Pro, so if you want to see my video all about the iPhone 14 Pros, feel free to check it out below. For now, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chase and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.